So I booked a tour from Chiang Rai to Chiang Mai, and the biggest issue I had on the tour was me.
Intro.
So I get picked up with a van full of strangers, which is normal, and I've grown to enjoy this. However, the first stop was something I'd been looking forward to for a long time. It was the Long Neck Village Tour. I was the only one in the group doing this part of the tour, which made it very awkward that everyone else had to sit in the van while I went and had fun? Here is where me being the issue starts. Expectations are for dummies. I thought it would be a literal village, not just a human diorama, and at first I felt a bit uncomfortable about walking around with these people on display, awkwardly smiling for my photos. It felt like a human zoo. I felt very uneasy, and I think my tour guide noticed this and put me at ease by explaining that these people are from a village in Myanmar where they are constantly under attack. These women have escaped and are trying to make money to send back home to help others escape. It made me feel a little bit better and also slightly guilty, so I bought some stuff and left practically guilt-free. I got back to the van and everyone asked how it was, and I told them the truth. It was the best stop on the tour so far. We went to the White Temple, and I had mixed feelings about this stop when I learned more about it. Built in 1997 with plans to finish in 2070. Yeah, you heard that correctly, 2070. This temple is pretty gosh darn neat, and by the end of the 20th century, the original Wat Run Kun was in bad state of repair. Funds were not available for the renovation, so this guy, a local artist from Chiang Rai, decided to completely rebuild the temple and fund the project with his own money. To date, this guy has spent over 40 million Thai baht of his own money on the project. The Blue Temple was the next stop, and after what I learned from the last temple, I wasn't surprised when I found out this temple began its build in 2005 and was finished in 2016. Also built by this guy. It is a really cool looking temple, and although it is not ancient or super old, it is still super cool. And there's some art on the back wall, like a big mural, and they ask you not to take pictures of it or film it or anything, but what I can tell you is that it was some crazy art. It had the Terminator and 9/11 on it. I have not read about that in the Pali Canon, but I find it quite interesting nonetheless. Our next stop was a cafe, but not just any cafe. This one had coffee. It also had a waterfall, which I'm not sure if it was man-made or real. Didn't bother to ask, didn't really care. It was beautiful, and I enjoyed it. Then we went on to another temple, a rather large Buddha. I think its actual name is Rather Large Buddha. This place was really neat, and you could get some good views and insights at the top of Buddha's head. It was pretty nice to just be able to wander around and relax, grab some food, and enjoy the peace and tranquility of thousands of other visitors. It's just to be grateful. I got to go on this tour. These tours are never going to be as amazing as Instagram makes them look, but having said that, they are still great tours. The tour guides give you lots of information and they answer any questions you have. You get to meet new people, which is sometimes pretty good. In all of my tours that I've done, I have never had a truly bad experience. The only reason these sometimes don't feel so amazing is because I've built them up in my mind to be something it's not. And as Buddha said, there is only one moment for you to live, and that moment is now. Can you please pass the rice and lentils? And on that misquote, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time for some great adventures and things and insights.